Greetings, YouTube. I felt like this was a really important time to issue what we're going to call a public service announcement. You see, we're going to blink, and gifting is going to be done for probably close to a year. I don't anticipate until the 2020 gifting event, which will probably happen like this year, in the last 2 to 3 weeks of the last month of the year, aka December, we're not going to see the gifting badge that has been such a return to blessings for so many alliances. Now, don't get me wrong, I have heard horror stories, and I am very convinced that the same people that abused it before are doing the same thing this time around. But that's the small minority of people. I believe that the majority of people who play this game are law-abiding, fair people that just want a game that works and a game that they can enjoy. No bugs, no lag, but certainly not trying to scam anybody. Of course, a terrible minority can often ruin it for the majority, and that was the original case of why the gifting badge was taken away. But for so long, we just took gifting for granted because it was always here. And so now, as we see, when we click on our profile, just how little time is left. Because really, let's say, I've heard from quite a few people, man, I'm bummed. Only a couple more days to buy greater gifting crystals. That does not need to be the top conversation. Don't get me wrong. Greater gifting crystals can be really good. And this year, they've honestly impressed me and surprised me with the drops of a potential 6-star featured crystal, or featured crystal shards, I should say, since it's 15,000 6-star shards technically, or a fully formed Tier 5 basic. I've seen that, 45,000 Tier 5 basic fragments. And then, of course, fully formed Tier 2 Alpha, etc. But that is not why you and your alliance should be focused on this in the next 2 days before the end of the month. You should be focused on this because when you go to your alliance, and let's say I'm going to go to the members and I'm going to scroll down. Here's my boy Z, the super generous man, which shout out to him. His rating is almost 2 million. My goodness, that's crazy. I remember when I thought 1 million was the highest it would ever go. And so if I was to gift him, and keep in mind, as it says in the top, we're 3 days and 16 hours at the time of recording this from this being going away. Yes, greater gifting crystals are awesome, but your alliance members or your alliance mates or your friends, I'm sure somebody out there is struggling to become uncollected or to become cavalier or maybe to get 100% completion in a variant difficulty, or who knows, all of the above. Well, this is the last time for 3 days that your alliance can really join together and help each other out, because after 3 days, this gifting badge will be gone. But you can go right now, and you can scroll down, and you can see several health potions, all the way up to level 5. And most importantly, the item that helps so many summoners out, revives, right? You can gift revives, and then team health potions, and team revives. These things are the secret to helping your alliance members out, your friends out, and they're going to be gone soon. And it would suck if a week or even a few days after the gifting badge is gone, if you realize that your buddy needs some help clearing content, but you can't gift them that revive or that team health potion because you waited until after the gifting badge is gone. So this is just supposed to be intended to be a informational video about how to hopefully get your act together as an alliance, help each other out if you've got the units by gifting revives, potions, etc. And then, if all goes well, becoming the next progression of the tier that you're needing to be in, or maybe just stocking up those resources. If nothing else, even for endgame players, right? You know that you've got some really, really tough and rewarding content, the most difficult and the most rewarding content ever in the history of the game, coming in 2020, the old Abyss of Legends. So you're going to want to make sure to have as many revives and health potions, etc. for that. So 3 days left with a little bit of change. By the time I post this, I just want people to remember that when this gifting expires, this temporary gifting, we won't see it for almost a full year. I would be very surprised if it came back anytime between now and next December. So take advantage of it while you can. Help your alliance mates out. And just remember, old Prof Hoff told you to not delay, because if you try to do this in January, you'll be waiting again almost the full year, and that would suck. Have a good one, YouTube. Thanks for watching.